Hey, Beerocrats, we have blondes and one brunette. Hey, Beerocrats, we're back with another episode of your favorite BeerTube channel. This week, we're doing blondes. And we also have producer Ryan stepping in for another on-camera show. It's another bro show! Bro show for show. So, what are we having today in terms of blonde beers, Ryan?
So we have the Belching Beaver Miso Honey Blonde. This is one that Paulette picked out. It's one of her favorite blondes, and she is not a big fan of this kind of beer. So we're going to see how it stacks up today.
If she likes it,
And then a little something pretty local for us is the Beachwood Foam Top.
Yes, foam top. Because blondes have better retention, typically. So, if you're calling yourself foam top, better have something on top, unlike me. First up, we've got the Belching Beaver Miso Honey Blonde. And contrary to what you might think, they're not made from the same ingredients as miso soup, so sorry to disappoint. Damn. Oh well. But what else can you tell us about this beer, Ryan?
This is a step up from the cream ale that we had last episode, which you should go watch.
Definitely.
It's a pretty basic kind of entry-level beer for a craft brewer to get into. Because lagering takes a while, this is kind of the same thing, just a lot shorter with the ale yeast.
So it's the go-to easy brew.
It is. And this is a good easy brew. I mean, this is an easy drinker. That's what it is.
I like it. Seeing as that it's summer right now, I'm enjoying it in this temperature, at this temperature.
Typically you probably drink it a little colder like your American lagers. This one has a little bit of honey added to it. A lot of times your blonde ales are going to be again, they're pretty basic. Step up from your kind of typical Budweiser.
And the thing I notice about Belching Beaver is that a lot of their beers are like beers that you'll find that have like various flavors to them and they're really intense. This one is no different. This one you could really taste the honey as soon as it goes down. It doesn't have much of an afterbite to it, so you taste it initially, it goes down, and then you're ready for your next drink right there. 5.5% alcohol by volume, so you're getting a good punch with the intoxications, and something I think you can enjoy. Next we have Beachwood Brewery's Foam Top Blonde. Foam Top, just like the cheeseheads of the Green Bay Packers fans in attendance today.
Man, I wore my wrong hat today.
You did, but that's okay. Still looks pretty good.
Thank you.
Speaking of pretty good, let's find out if this beer, this golden ale, tastes as such.
Okay, see now, he said golden ale. Go ahead and drink one, man. In the Americas, golden ale, blonde ale, pretty much going to be considered the same thing. But if you go to Belgium or if you go to England, that's going to be totally different. Your golden Belgians are totally different than your golden American ales. So just remember that when you're traveling abroad.
Also, if you're in Belgium and you're drinking beer, calling it Belching is totally acceptable.
And bring me some Cantillon.
Please do.
So Eric, you kind of just really chugged that down. What do you think of it?
The reason I chugged it down is because it goes down really easy. It doesn't have a lot of bite to it. But it's not really doing anything for me in terms of like, oh my god, this is some stuff that I've never drank before. It tastes kind of like a lot of the blonde ales that I've ever tried in my life. The Belching Beaver had a lot more flavor to it. So if you're into that kind of thing, that's probably the direction you want to go. With this, you get something that goes down really smooth and you could probably drink it consecutively. And it's got a 5.5 alcohol by volume stat, so you're going to be getting a good punch to it. But really nothing doing for me in the flavor department.
This kind of reminds me of the Cali Creamin' that we had if it didn't have the vanilla notes. Like this is very kind of basic. Like if you could add more to this, you would have the honey or you would have that Cali Creamin' with the vanilla.
So basically it acts as like a really good base.
Yeah.
So like if you're an artiste, this would be your canvas and then you would sprinkle on the flavors so that you could get something even more delicious.
That's a very good way to put it, Eric.
Thank you. And that'll do it for another episode of Beerocrats. This week it was blondes from two different breweries. Ryan, tell us about the breweries.
We had the Belching Beaver, the Miso Honey Blonde, which was, I think that was our favorite.
That was our favorite.
It added a little bit extra to your just typical basic
Had
blonde.
some flavor.
Flav.
Yup.
And then we also had the Foam Top from Beachwood.
Which was good
was
and
also
went
good.
down pretty easy,
Yeah.
but was lacking in the flavor department.
Yeah, it was good for like if you're at the pool or something, like take that. But if you wanted some little extra, go with the Belching Beaver.
Right. It was good.
It was good. So, where can we find more information about some of the beers like this?
Well, you could go on the internet and Google it.
That's true.
That's the loser's
Yeah.
way. You could subscribe to Beerocrats TV on YouTube. New episodes every Wednesday. You should also follow us on all our social media platforms, that's Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as @Beerocrats TV. Go ahead and give us a follow there. And if you want, you can follow our personal accounts.
Yep, I'm on Twitter and Instagram as @Ryan. This guy is @LordFons with 2 Z's. And don't forget about producer Paulette @PFont. She does more than just drinks, she sews things.
Be sure to follow us and drink.
Like, comment, subscribe, all those things, because you should be getting us every week.
My brain stopped after a moment.
Mine's still working, so that's okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, bureaucrats! Need more bureaucracy in your life? Here are 2 more videos you should watch.